Welcome to Unique People on Catholic Television. You know, Unique People is a program that brings your way people of beautiful qualities, people who have become role models to us in the society, people who are using their time, their treasure, their resources to build the nation. Today, we are with one personality that we cannot stop talking about, a woman of excellence, a woman of humility, a woman who has dedicated her time to service to God and to humanity. She is a wife of a nationalist, a former minister of agriculture, Chief Audu Ogwe of the blessed memory. But she is not just that. She is also a pharmacist and an entrepreneur. Welcome as we bring on board pharmacist Mrs. OGBEH Justina Ogbe. Mommy, you are welcome to our program.
Thank you. Very pleased to be here.
Yes. Nobody can introduce you other than yourself. So please, where can we meet you?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Like you said, my name is Justina Ogbe. I'm a pharmacist by training and an entrepreneur by calling. Let me say, I just enjoy doing business generally. And I'm married to the late Chief Audu Ogbe, like you said, and we are blessed with 5 children and 12 grandchildren.
Awesome.
God has been faithful to us, no problem at all. And also, we've moved around a bit with his work from Zaria to Makurdi, Lagos, Abuja. Now we are settled in Abuja. And I run my business here in Abuja now. And God is behind us.
Yes, that's a word to take home. God is behind us.
Yes.
Actually, God is behind you.
Yes.
So, Ma, let's talk about growing up. You know, when this personality that is sitting in front of us today and talking to our audience out there, how did this start? How did life start as a young OGBEH?
Okay. I was born and bred in Lagos. My parents lived and worked in Lagos. And we are 5 in number 2. I am the first of the 5 children my parents had. I went to school in Lagos first, St. Matthias Catholic School, then went to secondary in St. Teresa's College, Ibadan, before I ended up in ABU, where I read my pharmacy before I got married. And also, I am able to speak Yoruba because I grew up in Lagos. I speak Esan because my parents are from Edo State. And now I speak Idoma because my husband is Idoma, or was Idoma. And what else? I think that's about all from my growing up.
Growing up and going through school and everything, finishing up and everything, were you expecting to go into a marriage that will bring you into the public life?
At all, I must tell you, at all. In fact, when my husband was going into public life, I didn't like it because I like my privacy, but when he chose to do that, I had no choice but to follow him. And so we continued until he passed on. No problem.
Okay, so how did you meet? Tell us about
we met in Zaria. I was in school there, and he too read French in Zaria. And he was finishing when I came in my first year. So by the time he finished, he went to France to go and do his master's. That was when I went into my first year in ABU to read pharmacy. And we continued from there. He came back, then we got married and started our life together, first in Zaria too, before Makurdi, Lagos, Abuja. That's how we've been moving around.
How did you manage that personality? Yes. How did you manage him? And how did you feel like having him around you all the time? You wake up with him, you go to bed with
Yes.
him, and all that.
As much as possible, I just supported him from the background. I don't like publicity and I don't like public life. So I just prayed along. Whatever he wanted to do, I will beg God, please be there with him. I cannot be. And anything he wanted to do, I will help him do it. But you will never see me. If they are having meetings or having occasion, I will help organize and do everything for him. Whatever he wanted me to do, I will do for him. But I will then move away. And most people come see me later and say, we were in your house. I've been in your house 3, 4 times. I've never seen you. I say, it's not me you came to look for. So at least I prepared for you to come. You say, yes, they enjoyed everything when they came, but that they didn't see me. So that's how we live together. And we enjoyed our lives together. God was just faithful.
Very good to hear. Um, Beyond the minister, because this this interview now is going to be juggling between your life and his
His
life,
life.
because meeting you is like meeting him. Yeah.
So,
So we can never finish your story without bringing
talking
him
about
in. Yes. So beyond the minister and politician, who was he actually at home?
I would say my husband was very peaceful, a very peaceful person. He insisted on certain things being done well at home, and the children, he was always talking to them, advising them, and telling them what to do, even up till my grandchildren. When they were all around, like 2 years ago, he called them, talked to them about life, about not using drugs, about so many things. He likes encouraging people to do things well. And then his main, how would I put it? His main attraction is that he always gave people hope, even if he cannot afford it. Like you come and say, oh, I have this problem, this and that. He will talk to you and say, okay, let's see what we can do, And then whatever he can do, he will help. But if he can't, he will tell you in the end. But he always liked to talk and encourage people. That's one very strong point he had. Wow. Yes.
Yeah. So what one lesson or advice from him has become your guiding principle, even in his absence now?
To give hope like he did to people. I liked it because it was very encouraging, So whatever I can tell people, I tell. Whatever I can do, I do. What I can't do, I will tell them. I don't pretend and I don't lie to them. I just tell them as it is.
Now, as a grandmother now, who has an elderly woman at the stage where you are now, you are in position to now talk to women of all class, but most importantly, the younger generation.
Yes.
Who also, either by providence or by aspiration, may end up in the kind of marriage you found yourself. What is your advice to them?
My first advice is for them to be patient and to be committed in whatever they are doing. Because if you don't get serious about what you have to do, you will not succeed. It will just look like you are wasting your time going up and down, doing this, doing that. But if you focus on what you want to do in life, how your home should be, and how you want to bring up your children, because that too is very important. You just have to trust in God, number one. Keep praying about whatever you want to achieve and then you continue to ask for advice wherever you are stuck. Maybe if you are not sure of anything, you can ask your partner to advise you, ask your friends, ask somebody. I believe in discussing. I know generally people may want to say one or two things that is not correct, but you just pray. God will direct you. Thank you.
Okay, man, look at it this way. You are someone one can define, a proper definition of someone who has everything at her beck and call. We know that nobody can be perfect all around, but at the same time, you were able to maintain a low level. You maintain a minimal headed life. You didn't want to expose yourself. You didn't want to show off. Even up till now, when I see you in the church, I keep wondering: is this actually the woman? For instance, now you maintain a level-headed disposition. What has been your guiding principle?
I really cannot say. I just feel what needs to be done should be done. If we need people, I've always been a warden right from the time we were in Lagos, and I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. I enjoy helping people, talking to people, do this, you can do that, especially new people that come to the church. Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed doing warden work. I became Minister of the Eucharist when Father Ehusani appointed some of us in the church to help him to start giving communion. But I didn't take it as anything. I just saw it as a service to God and to humanity. That's all. I really don't think it's anything I have to be talking about or rejoicing or be whatever. I just take it one day at a time as life comes.
Wow. In the last few minutes, we have been talking with pharmacist OGBEH, a woman of excellence, a woman who has been able to, support a man who operated at the highest echelon of the society. And today she has maintained a very level-headed personality. And that is why she is a choice for us on Unique People today. So if you are just joining us, this is Mommy Audu Ogwe. I have chosen to call her that. So Mommy, let's continue. I was asking you how, we were talking about your person as a Eucharistic minister.
Well, I said I just accepted to do it. After training, I started it. I've been giving communion for the last 5 or 6 years. Some of us were just picked in church to do it. I don't know.
Have you encountered any
opposition?
No. Is there anything that you have encountered, like maybe you've seen the face of Jesus, or an encounter, a spiritual encounter that you can say that it is attached or aligned to this work that has been bequeathed to me?
Some things have happened in my life.
But was it able, that function, was it able to upgrade your spirituality in your faith?
Well, it made me more serious about walking with God, because the walk with God is quite a serious matter. It's not something we joke with, Have to be sure, dedicated, submissive, and face God seriously if you want to follow God. You don't go halfway or half and half. You have to focus, and you have to be determined to say, this is God, I will follow you. Especially when you see the things he gives you or he blesses you with, you will know that This thing can only be from God. Yes. So that's...
Please, still on the issue of women, because it's a problem, because we are getting to a stage where we see women who are in politics, they are delving in all kinds of things. So if you are going to advise women who wants to or those who are still there, who are operating in that arena, encountering all kinds of opposition and everything, how should they carry themselves?
Well, I guess first of all is to be truthful. Be truthful and know that this work you are doing is for the people. The commitment to serve, not just be there, big madam and all that. Humble yourself. And like most people say, be a servant leader. Yes, you are the one leading, but at the same time, humble yourself before the people and listen to them. See whatever help you can render. Because I believe the people down there who are struggling and managing need those at the top to pull them up and help them, whatever they can do for them, because they cannot help themselves. So they need you to come to their rescue as much as possible. And then forget about yourself. Just look out for all these people. Let's say you are a minister in a particular ministry. See what your ministry can do to people, especially the low-level people, because they need help. There's a lot of work to be done still in this country. That's what I believe.
Chief was passionate about agriculture.
Yes.
And also looking inward.
Yes.
I hope the family is carrying on with the legacy.
Yes, we are trying. He also set up his own agric businesses apart from the official government one. He has his farm in Kuje. He has the, cashew farm in the village. He has, that's in Otupa. Then he has palm kernel farm in Olamaboro. So we still are seeing to it that it's moving well, so that people are helping us to run them with my last son, who is really interested in agric too. So it's still going on by the grace of God.
So Ma, let's look at it this way. If you are given opportunity to talk to government, as Chief was very apt and bold in talking to the authority, what will you advise them following the legacy of his legacy? What will you advise them still? Have some of the things he agitated and fought for, has the government taken, from what you are seeing, because you are now the eyes, have you seen any of the things he talked about, he wished to see in government? Have you seen any of those things in place? If they are not there, what can you tell the government?
I know as much as possible, like you said, he wanted the government to be there for the people. Like the agric thing you mentioned, he wanted us to produce what we will eat.
Local production.
And then at the same time, these people producing are our regular people in the villages. They are the ones that produce most of the food we eat. Where there are some big people who do the production. Let's say somebody plants rice, somebody else who is bigger can set up the factory to mill the rice, like that. Yeah. And we find that a lot of these people down the line don't have maybe enough finance to run the farm business, or nowadays with this problem of bandits and worrisome people disturbing them on their farms. We find that they need help. They still need help, I will say.
Ma, I want to know. I can see your gold chain
Rosaries.
rosary, and you're a staunch member of the Catholic Women Organization.
Yes.
So, what's your relationship with Our Lady, Mother Mary?
As a staunch Catholic, we know that Mary is also our mother. And the Blessed Virgin Mary intercedes for us. Other people say we are lifting her up as God. No, we are honoring her because she can ask Jesus for anything. We remember when they were at the wedding in Cana. She said those people fetching the water should do whatever Jesus says. So it's the same thing with us. She's asking us to do whatever Jesus tells us to do. We should do it. And when we do it, we get results. So I love Mary very much. Mother Mary, let me call her like that, very much. I enjoy saying my rosary. I enjoy appealing to her to help in whatever situation I find myself, and she does.
Well, before this interview, you mentioned that all your children are residents in Nigeria. How
Yes.
were you able to achieve that?
I don't know. It's God, though. It's not me. They went out to study, one or two went to study outside, but they came back.
Wow,
So
that's a good
I
one.
thank God for that.
So,
they are all here.
following that, because it's a craze now, because everybody wants to travel, including myself. I tell myself sometimes, I say, I just don't know what I'm doing in this country.
Wow.
As much as I love the country, to be very honest, I love Nigeria, but as much as I have that passion, I'm so compassionate about my country, to see the faces I see all the time, especially those in my villages and all that. So I want to see them. But somehow I get frustrated because of this. So what's your advice to all of us?
Well, I like Nigeria, like you said. And I enjoy being in Nigeria. And nobody can oppress me in Nigeria. But when you go out there, see South Africa now. They've driven, even those with papers. It doesn't matter whether you are settled well with your particulars or not. The day they want to drive you, you'll be lost. You just have to get out. But here, nobody will ever drive you. Nobody. I didn't tell my children like that, but God just helped me to talk to them, and they all came back. Well, the two that were there, they came back. And you find that when you are here, you can achieve a lot. You have people, your people around you, you have friends, you have relatives, but there, you're on your own. No?
With the cold one.
And you struggle. Some do 2 or 3 jobs to manage. Some make it money-wise. Some just continue struggling. But I don't know. If you really feel like going, I won't say don't go. Because it could be your passion and your calling to go out there and make it. So, but if you ask me deep down, please stay. And God will see you through.
Okay. Mommy will not end this discussion because even as I'm looking at you here, I'm looking at the astonishing, beautiful woman. Somebody will ask, Mommy, what cream do you use? That's on a lighter note though. But how, as if God set out a particular Sunday to create you.
I think
what
so.
What have you been doing to maintain?
It is God. If I tell people I use Vaseline or shea butter, they say, no, you don't want to tell us what to use. But as simple as that.
So you have heard it from the mommy's mouth. Don't go and kill yourself and overstretch yourself because you want to look like her. What is important is the heart. And beauty is also in the eyes of the beholder. So I am so proud of her. And as my take home today, our viewers out there, please remain humble, irrespective of where you find yourself.
Amen.
Wow, Mommy, it has been a wonderful time well spent with you.
Thank you.
And we hope to have you regularly on our program. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Until we come your way again on Unique People, please continue to watch Catholic television. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Thank you and God bless you.